life is so messy right now, y'all. I'm so tired. I'm like really tired. I just left going to Corral. I ate some food. Man, I was like, I ate a fried Oreo, like, sample at the mall, and I wanted some fried Oreo so bad. I was like, no, let me go to get something to eat because I can eat all I want. And I was like, it was going to be so much more worth it. No, I'm stuffed, and I ain't eating nothing. As usual, I got that damn sleep. That food coma sleep. I'm that tired. I'm really that tired. It's because they put all that shit in that food. It don't even be good. It be like drugs or something. It make you sleep just like you don't eat a lot of food. That shit. That's what I'm talking about. I'm tired. I know in an hour I'm going to be hungry. But I got a juice and some crackers, so I'll eat that. But today is the day before Christmas Eve, and I still haven't talked to my babies yet, but I did go to the crowd. I got me something to eat. They're going to be open on Christmas Day, too, but I don't want to eat on Christmas Day. I don't know what I'm going to eat. But I'm sure the bus not going to be raining, so I don't know where, man. I better be buying some food on the bus route, but tired. My body is aching. I went to the mall and said, I went to breakfast this morning because I know breakfast is free for us. So I went to the breakfast this morning, got some grits and eggs and sausage and stuff, and ate that. And I waited around till like 3 o'clock, and then I went from the mall over here because I had went to the mall and I hung out. I was just editing videos and people watching. You know, I like people watching the mall. So then I left the mall and I went, got me something to eat, and went to Target, charged my phone a little bit. They don't really have much decor stuff for Valentine's Day, but it's Valentine's season. You know, we skip January, we skip New Year's, and we go right into Valentine's season. So I can't wait to go through like all the stores and see what they have in there to tell y'all about them. Hopefully y'all gonna be shopping. I'm not gonna be shopping because I did Valentine's Day in 2020. So I don't have to get anything Valentine's, St. Patrick's Day, Easter, 4th of July. And I don't have to get in that far because I'm out of there, all of that stuff. I did all the videos. So all my videos now is basically going to be going through, telling y'all what's what. I mean, you know, you always find like a little something you want to get. So you might spend $10 or something like that. I think that's what might be what I do for my channel for the next year. I might just say, well, you do 4 videos a month. You might as well do $40 a month on your video. Because that channel, it kind of requires money to be spent. And I think what I would do, since I do the browse with me, is do like a scavenger hunt and pick one item for the whole video that I get out of the store, and it has to be $10 or less for every video. That way, my 4 videos will have an end product. You know what I'm saying? Like I would accomplish something at the end of the video, because most of what I browse with me, we don't buy anything. We just go through and we tell you what we like. We're like, oh, that's so pretty, that's so beautiful. We love this, we love that, we love this. Oh, that's interesting. I wonder where they got the idea for that from. But we never buy anything. And I was thinking if I wanted to do a treat for my video, I would get something. You know what I'm saying? I would get like something $10 or less. No, I think I might get a $5 item. I don't know, $10 or less probably is it, because it might be like $8 or something like that. Like a little decor item, you know. And then I was thinking about also switching my focus from TJ Maxx and Home Goods and Marshalls and stuff like that to Dollar Tree. Because I was thinking about going back to Dollar Tree, because when I first started this, I used to like Dollar Tree. Because, you know, before I was into YouTube, I was into doing different Christmas trees in my house. So I would do a fall tree, a Halloween tree. Well, our fall tree was basically our Halloween tree. Like we put leaves on it and Christmas lights, orange Christmas lights. And that was the fall tree. Then we put pumpkins on it, and that was the Halloween. And we take all that stuff out and put the lights on, which was, to tell you the truth, decorating and undecorating those trees is a lot of hard work. We did it once. We went through it. But anyway, so yeah, I was into changing my tree up. So I was keeping the tree up from basically October, November, and December. 3 months. I was keeping the tree up for 3 months and just decorating over and over again. So I might do that this year. I'm so excited about 2024. Like I'm really excited about it. I want to do things so different. And I always go into the year with hopes to get in my house, but for the last 2 years I haven't won in that department. But I'm hoping I'm gonna win. I left my house in April of 2022. So last year I didn't have a house, this year I didn't have a house. I'm hoping 2024 I'm gonna have a place. But yeah, I'm really excited about where my decor channel is going. Instead, I just am, cause like I even thought about, instead of doing like I purchase an item, I do a Dollar Tree hack item. Cause like I could do the browsing needs, and then I could do a Dollar Tree special where I use products I got from Dollar Tree to do a DIY project. That could be something else interesting about my channel. I'm trying to think like ways to raise views on my channel, but I'm not coming up with anything, but I'm throwing ideas off my head because I'm really excited about the channel. We are growing on this channel, y'all. We are coming up. We're in the 130s now, y'all. We're gonna hit 150 to 200 one day. I'm excited about that. On the other channel, we're 119. 119. So we're going slowly on that channel too. I only have to have 100 subscribers on each channel, like this channel and that channel, to meet the amount for my YouTube to go regular. And I know that doesn't really matter to a lot of you, but it matters to me because my YouTube has been stagnant since 2018. I've been doing YouTubes and I've never had more than 200 subscribers, and I've had 97 subscribers on my very first YouTube channel, Skip Day, and then I have you guys, and then I have my other channel. You know what I'm saying? So I can't access Skip Day anymore. Skip Day is gone, but I can still watch the videos. But you know, yeah. So I wish I could get my viewers from over there, but I wrote on that several times, like, if anybody still watches this video, you know, I'm on this channel, subscribe to that channel. But you know, it was so long after I lost contact with that channel before I was able to put any information on that channel. So yeah, but I'm really excited about working on that channel. Like, I'm really excited. If you guys didn't know, like, when I first started that channel, my goal was to do this Airbnb vacation thing in North Carolina, where I ran a Land Rover Discovery for a week for my birthday, because that's my favorite car. So I ran a Land Rover Discovery for a week for my birthday and stay in a 2-story Airbnb in North Carolina with my family. That was going to be the prize if my channel like had enough subscribers and it showed enough growth. That's why I put that picture up there. If y'all don't see, you see a Land Rover and a 2-story house. That's North Carolina, and that's my dream car. And I was just gonna pay myself for my channel and all the hard work by taking that trip and renting that car. But I guess I didn't like put enough work into it. I mean, I did videos and stuff. I counted videos. I'm like, wow, I worked on my channel, but it didn't see the success I wanted it to see. So no trip, but you know, because you have to maintain, you know what I'm saying? Like, I have to work for that goal to get to that, you know what I'm saying? And because I didn't achieve that goal, I don't think that I should do it just yet. I don't think I should do the car and the house. I don't think I should do vacation. I don't think I should do anything for that channel until I reach the goals that I set for myself on that channel. You get what I'm saying? So yeah. And on this channel, I just basically wanted to vlog my journey, like from moving out of my apartment to get from the whole thing, my mom dying or not dying, whatever happened, my kids being separated from me. I just want to vlog my whole journey, how I recover afterwards, or how I progress afterwards, because it's like I had a lot of things happen to me. In September, my house was robbed and it left in disarray. Actually, I don't know if it was September, sometime between September and December, but I know I went there and stuff had been taken out of my house, and there was stuff on the floor of the house, and my house was weird and creepy. And I left, went to town, you know, and my little boy just basically broke my little heart. Okay, no. Me and my ex broke up. He was gone. I was like, hell yes, you are out of my life. We were good. But then I was living in Interlaken with my mom, in another city with my mom. And I went home because I needed to go home because I had been in my mom's house 2 weeks. And my house was just not the same. There was something wrong with my house. First of all, I left my power off, and somebody went in my house and turned my power back on. And it looked like they had been carrying things out of my house because my kids' toys was on the floor in front of my house. So basically, I had a break-in, a minimal break-in. Because when I went in there, my TV was still in there. And my computer was still in there. Okay. But, you know, so I left and I went to town to go with my kid, tell him, hey, we're going back to the house. We're not going to Interlaken after school. And he went and talked to me. So I was like, oh my God, I was crying. Like, I'm one of those people, I get devastated. Like, I really get devastated. And I don't cry tears that you can see. I cry emotionally. And it's like, my head is gone. Like, my head is literally gone. And my kid don't want to talk to me. I'm trying to talk to him. My heart was broken. My head was gone. I was like, God, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. So I just sat on a step and I was like, so I asked the person that gave me a ride over there, because my car was broke down at my mom's house. I was like, take me to my aunt's office. So I sat there and I was just crying. I called somebody to pick me up I called somebody to pick me up, and now I was sitting on the step thinking emotionally. I emotionally cry is what I'm trying to say, y'all. I can't cry tears. I just emotionally cry. I get devastated. I do things off the wall because I'm hurt and I don't really know like how to handle it. So I went to Orange Park for a few days and came back, and I was trying to talk to my son about going home. I didn't get to talk to him. He didn't want to go home at Thanksgiving or nothing. So I was like, well, I'm waiting on you to go home. So whenever you're ready to go home, we can go home, you know, because the little babies I had was 3 and a couple months old, and they didn't have to go to school, so it wasn't no reason for me to go home because I wasn't working at that time, because I had completely stopped working because I was going through whatever I was going through. So either way, we wound up, they came for Christmas and he still didn't want to go home, and I was like, I don't want to be here. I have been telling myself the whole time that I don't want to be here in Orange Park, I want to go home. So I caught a ride eventually back home with somebody else, and at that point my house, the front door of my house was standing open, and I was like, man, it's dark, the front door of my house standing open, and ain't no power in there as far as I know, because I remember I left the power out. So you know, it's like, how can I tell y'all this on this channel, but I do not agree the way that other people agree. And I had a whole bunch of stuff happen to me within the 6 months of each other that could, like, my house was broken into, my kids were taken from me. The items in my house were gone. My car broke down. Before February, my car had been taken from me. My kids had been, before March, my car had been taken from me. My house had been broken into. All the contents out of my house taken. My kids had been taken from me. My house was left in disarray with holes in the ceiling, holes in the walls. And I was like, not only did you rob my house and destroy everything I had, because nothing in here of mine is in here anymore, I can't even live in my house comfortably because you have put holes in the walls of my house and it rains through the ceiling of my house. You know what I'm saying? My computer that has my LLC on it, because I was an LLC owner in 2016 to 2017. The computer that had my LLC on it was left in the back of somebody else's car. I had other computers with the same information on the house, and they were stolen. The person that had it in the back of their car would not give me the computer back. Therefore, she stole it. She stole it from me. So I couldn't go back to work for my same LLC. So I had to try, because of the infrastructure of Mirage.com, I had to try to create another name, which he would not let me do. He did not let me do anything until I became a sole proprietorship in 2020, and then started over again, and I was able to work through there. But he didn't help me. I wrote them and told him what happened. Instead of him trying to help me, he closed out everything. As far as I know, I could not reach my LLC information at all. He didn't help me retrieve my password or anything. Just because you're robbed, the person doesn't give up on their business. They still want to keep working their business. Like, I had to pay for my business license or whatever the fuck. My LLC, I had to pay for that. But I didn't get to come back from that because of the way he handled it. And he's the owner, or she's the owner. It's like, you ask them questions, you can't even get to the people behind the people. They act stupid, and then you can't get to the people that are important. They can tell you the real answers and stuff. So I worked for them twice, from 2016 to 2017, and I worked for them in 2021. And I just had a lot of bad stuff happen to me, and I've been trying to rebuild my life consistently ever since. Like, I got my apartment, I petitioned for custody of my kids. Instead of them having a custody hearing, they had a child support hearing, which really devastated me. And I didn't get my kids back because I was like, I got the apartment because I want to get my kids back, even though I needed an apartment. I went somewhere else, got an apartment in a different city that was definitely gonna have running water, definitely gonna be everything I needed to be. And then I petitioned for custody of my kids back the way I thought that I should do it, and then they didn't do the custody hearing. They filled up here to court, they didn't issue a habeas corpus or nothing. Instead, they tried to do an appointment to increase child support on me. I'm like, y'all so fucking stupid, bitch. I've been working all this time trying to figure out exactly what the fuck it is y'all want from me, because you haven't been direct with me at all during this whole process. I don't have any paperwork from you ever telling me what I need to do to get my kids back. You have never given me one folder, one notebook, one piece of paper, one letter. In the meetings, nothing. You have not given me anything. She just not, you know what I'm saying? I had a bad caseworker and I didn't get my kids back. And so now that I've been up here, I'm in a different status, because as y'all seen, I used to live in a motel and I had to pay all my money for that, and it just kept my grocery buying ability to a minimum. And then when I lived in the Airbnb, it kept my grocery buying to a minimum because I had to pay all those fees. A motel room is $2,100 a month where I was living at, and I was paying $1,865. Now, the Airbnb, $1,100 and $1,200 a month is what I was paying. I think I was paying, I started out at $534, and then the next 2 weeks was like $670, and it was continuing going up. It was starting to get on my goddamn nerves. And so I was like, you know what, if I'm gonna be homeless, then I'm gonna be homeless. Because you couldn't renew the Airbnb right off the back, so I was winding up going to a motel for 2 nights or staying outside for 2 nights and being homeless. So I'm like, okay, I either sleep outside and be homeless and then get this Airbnb when it will renew for me and renew it 2 weeks. Or I go to the motel, and which I sometimes did most of the time, because if it's raining or something like that, I didn't want to be out on the ground. So I go get a motel immediately. Y'all saw the videos. And then when the Airbnb opened back up, I get Airbnb again. You know what I'm saying? That's what I was doing. And then like around the end of May, I was like, man, I'm just done. I'm just done. Like, I had so much going on in my life to where I just couldn't handle it anymore. That's when I started going to Florida. And I was trying to decide what to do with my life. And I was like, well, my son's birthday was coming up and we was on vacation too. Or I had quit or something. I don't know what happened. But I went to Florida and I didn't get to see my son. I was like, oh, that's strike one. So I came back home. I went to the beach and I came back home. And then I went back again. And I was like spending my son's birthday. I did not get to see my son. I was there July 27th. I called him and told him I was there. I told you I had my video. I didn't get to see him. This is my oldest son. The first one was my youngest son. The second one was my oldest son. That was in July, end of July. I went down there to get my stuff because I had undecided if I become a citizen of Georgia, get out my identification, try to switch everything over here, then maybe my life would start to get better. No. And then I get better. It took me, I went through hell and high water to get my stuff moved from Florida to Georgia, but I did get it moved up here. And I pay payments on it and stuff where it's at. But I still haven't found a place. You know what I'm saying? I thought that because I've been basically working ever since January. One of them jobs I started on January 13, 2023, and that was high request. The other job, I got a check in February, so I was working there in January too. Thompson Towers, remember that daycare I used to work at, or whatever damn the daycare is I used to work at. The daycare I used to work at. I went from there right into another daycare. Then I left that daycare. Then I went back to that daycare, and now I'm not with them anymore. But this current daycare is that one that I was talking about. Okay, I was with them 2 times. So I worked at 2 daycares here in Highcrest. All right. So it's just been a lot of stress because I don't make enough. I don't know why I'm naming names, but I don't make enough money to get in the house. My salary, if I go to work every day for a year, like I have, supposedly I made $31,000. That is not true. If it is, I went to hotels. But no, it's supposed to be true if it is true, because that's what the income brackets say. But at the same time, I've been homeless this whole year or living in motels. You get what I'm saying? And that's homeless too. Because you're paying more than what the regular rent is on a hotel to live in that situation, which means you're lacking in other areas of your life. And I had a point to this when I started talking. I really don't know what it is anymore. I just lost my train of thought. But the point is, all my money went to hotels and Airbnbs and stuff so I could stay in the house like a regular person. Because working in childcare, I don't like to be out. I don't like to be out around kids and stuff and be in a homeless person, because I'm not a beggar on the street either. That's another thing. I'm not a beggar on the street either, because I work with children and I don't want to have that type of reputation and then be going to a daycare center working. You get what I'm saying? I'm not that type of person. I can't be that type of person. So I won't be that type of person. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. I'm not your traditional homeless person. I'm a person that works and stays in transitional housing, which is like hotels and motels and Airbnbs and stuff, like passwoods and things. I never got to stay in passwood. But oh, that reminds me, I was supposed to go to a passwood. They gave me my money back because they wouldn't give me the address until the day I was supposed to move in. But the passwood was off in Marietta, way out. It said it was 0.8 miles from the bus stop, but I couldn't see no bus stops in the area. So I was like, what is the address of this place? Because I'm thinking this is going to be the woods, and I'm not walking in the dark at all in Marietta or anywhere else to nobody's Airbnb, where they don't want me to tell nobody that I'm there. They don't want me to have any guests. They don't want me to have a car if it's not registered. Basically, you're in isolation with them, and they could kill you if they wanted to. I didn't want to do it, so I was complaining a lot. And they gave my money back. I was like, hell yeah, thank you. That's a sign from God. You are really, really good. Thank you. I'm glad you gave my money back. And I left it alone. Very bad. Glad I ain't made that mistake. Because I was supposed to move in this morning at 9. But it was gonna be that bad. It was $299 a week, which is less than a hotel. Y'all just don't know though. Stressful. My life is really, really stressful. And I did a lot of rambling to say nothing basically, but my situation hasn't improved and it's about to be a new year. I've been working since January, basically since I got here. And when I got here, I was gung-ho because I was like, you know, somebody helped me move up here, and it was important to me that they did, and I wanted to make them proud, but then in the end I didn't get a chance because I didn't get a chance. Anyway, bus is here. I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.